Happy New Year's, everyone. I just wanted to make a quick video to talk about 2016 through my eyes. Granted, there has been a lot of crazy stuff that I have seen on the news, I've experienced. There's a lot of stuff that I would love to talk about, but now's not the time. I want to work on moving away from talking about a lot of negativity and focus on being able to share my stories with you. People would say that I'm a wordsmith. I would probably slightly agree with them, but also there's a lot of stuff. It's crazy, this world, and I've done a lot of stuff in 2016, and I want to share the stuff that I've done with you because it seems like it's the complete opposite of what happened to me in 2015. Again, not thinking about the negative, not focusing on that kind of stuff, because you guys don't want to hear about that. This isn't some place to share that. Granted, there's a lot of YouTube channels out there that focus on maybe ridicule, maybe parody, and so-called drama. I'll be the first to say that I'm a very impressionable person, and I feel like the one thing that I probably regret in 2016 is trying to be like them for views. I felt that, you know, if I act like this person and I follow the really weird analytical cues of let's do rants, let's do this, let's do that, why isn't this working? I think that it was only affecting myself negatively because I was trying to be somebody that I'm not. And that's something that you guys, I guess, should know. I try to do the best that I can. That's all people really ask of each other. So, let's talk about 2016 through my eyes. I wrote down a little script because it's hard for me to remember sometimes, and I may miss certain things in a timeline. In January 2016, I was able to start the first day of my new degree program, which is Graphic Design and Integrated Media, which is a marketing degree. It's an Associate of Science art degree. It's this weird kind of hybrid where you're also taking marketing and you're also taking art. I'm not an art student, I'm a designer. And I got exposed to a lot of, you know, advertising stuff, and, you know, I've never felt so at home with this degree program. I feel like it's a shoe that fits perfectly, and whether you're playing baseball or you enjoy golf or any of these activities, it feels right to you, and that's really what I want to be in. You feel A, it's a comfortable shoe, and B, you do not want to go elsewhere. You will try everything in your might to stay where you are, to plant yourself, because you're not going anywhere. And I found that was a problem with me because I kept trying to change in 2016, and I wondered why it wasn't working. Because in marketing, if you keep rebranding, people are going to get tired of you and move to somebody that's already reputable, because people can get confused. Who are you now? Are you Brohawk Riley? Are you Katamen 2? Are you Digtaka? No. Anyway, I was finally able to learn how to code a website again and do page layouts and magazine stuff, and I really want to work on that, and I feel so good talking about it. So, next one. 2016 was the year where I was actually able to have capital, in the sense that, you know, I had the means to acquire certain equipment that went beyond a webcam, went beyond a PC or a gaming thing. Thanks to the military and thanks to my scholarship program, I was able to acquire the camera that I'm talking to you on right now, and I went back to Apple and I worked on that stuff because I want to be equated. It's great to have the PC, but in my mind right now, PC is gaming. PC's not design. I was so happy to get this camera, guys, and talk to you and learn more about filming, especially getting to know Adobe Premiere a whole lot more. Next one, 2016 is also the year that I was able to say to myself, I want to create something and I want to do it now. And I know that I can do it. And I want to work hard at doing it. Regardless of that, regardless of the cost, regardless of the time and the effort that it takes to build something like this. This was my first mask that I created, and there's a lot of pride and joy. There were extra parts on here, but I just ripped them off. A lot of pride and joy went into this mask, and it's something that I was able to learn by myself, just watching YouTube videos. You guys can do it too. You just got to tell yourself that, you know, I want to do something and I want to learn it. Why not? There were things in 2015 that I did, like the American Ninja Warrior stuff, but you know, hours and hours and hours by myself, and I don't want to be isolated, but it was good to be able to just focus, and it was like a Zen-like kind of practice. So, you know, probably showing like the inside, and it was all foam and all this other cool stuff. So, next one, photography. That's another thing that I wanted to do. I set out, and, you know, other than like, you know, just taking pictures of nature, I wanted to get out there and do what a lot of people that I saw were doing. A lot of people were, you know, big influences toward me. One particular person was a photographer that traveled around, you know, different conventions, especially anime conventions, and took pictures, or even video game conventions. Club Jimmy, see, it's CLUBJIMAY. He does some great stuff at his video production in regards to like travel stuff when it comes to, or just, I would not say travel, but being able to do portraits, moving portraits, and that's where I learned how to do the GoPro video, which I love so much, and I had a lot of fun doing that. I like to copy people, but not steal from them. I like to learn. Copying them means that, you know, I'm learning from them, and I'm trying to replicate that, and you learn certain things along the way. And with that, I was able to go to Anime Boston and PAX East, and I traveled all the way to Austin, Texas, and took a lot of pictures at DreamHack Austin 2016. I also was able to meet a producer by the name of Corey Coleman, and I was a guest on a show called Double Toasted. I think it was the Sunday service. It's a lot of fun. There's a video right there. There's me talking with Corey, so that's pretty awesome. What else? During the summer, I was able to overcome my social problems and get out and actually show my face and interact with people. It was a major problem that I had for the first half of 2016, and that was due to the weird things that happened at the end of 2015. And I think that being able to reconnect and start doing YouTube things for Dirty Issues, this channel right here, helped me out a bit, because I was able to talk to a lot of people via, you know, the chat room. And slowly, I just out of nowhere, boom, there was a video of me talking to the camera. And yes, my name is John. So 6 months ago, I would not say that. I would not share that. And 6 months ago, maybe, I don't know, 7 months ago, I didn't have any presence on YouTube. And right now, I'm really happy that, you know, I'm a part of this channel, and I really appreciate you guys, you know, interacting and helping out this channel, because we went from like 76 to like 171, and that makes me feel really good, because even though we're a small channel, it's live, it's very interactive. You guys, at least a good number of you guys, are able to talk to us and that's just us playing video games or doing a show called Diecast. On a serious note, 2016 was the first time where I was able to actually save money, and I have savings, and it's something that I didn't think I was going to be able to do, because I haven't saved this much money in about 10 years, and I'm an anomaly. 2016 is an anomaly. I'm an outlier, as I say, because I have a savings, but I do not have a full-time job, and it seems kind of backwards intuitive when you think about it. People want to go, well, shit, I want to do that, but I just remember sitting on my couch in a small apartment like 7 years ago maybe, and seeing my girlfriend cry, and knowing that I was powerless to do anything, because we had to eat, or we had to I had to pay my car and my insurance, and just constantly asking for money and begging for money. Not begging, but asking friends and trying not to look and swallowing our pride. And I'm very happy. I'm very happy for that. Hey, the glasses work more than just looking at the viewfinder, so I know that I'm in frame, so I'm in shot. But also, the last thing, and something that's very important to me, is the fact that I found somebody that I can relate to and share my life with. And it feels great, because for far too long I have either been alone or in relationships that just didn't work out. And it took a while to actually break down a little bit of a wall, but it was very warm. It's that feeling where you can relate to somebody and you don't judge them, and you understand them, and you know that you want to be around them all the time, but also not in a fanatic kind of way where you want to hold them tight and squeeze them and love them and call them George. It's that slow kind of movie-esque kind of love story that a lot of people want, and I'm amazed, because I don't think I deserve it. I don't think I deserve this person, and a lot of people will say, "Oh, you're being too hard on yourself." What? It's that dog again. Try to be emotional. That's all I have. What are you guys thankful for in 2016? I would really like to hear about it. If you want to share your stories in the comments below, I would love to interact with you guys and talk about it. Yeah. This was good. It's a good cry. Yeah, that's something I really have never shared with anybody except for the persons that were involved. And I feel really good about it. It's not cathartic, but it feels like I'm trying to share myself, a piece of myself, with you. And I really appreciate it, guys.